Okay, then I move for second part of this talk. That is the preparation. Now, how to prepare? If you are preparing for anything, so I must say one sentence that before preparation of something, prepare your own self. What does it mean? Again, I'm not going to tell some generalized statement that you should do this or you should do this. It again depends on you, because ultimately you are the uh, person who know yourself better and decide what you can do or you can you can do better or you can not do the better. So few points are there that can be applicable for any exam preparation, not this JRF or SRF or NET or ARS examination, any competitive examination. You have to prepare yourself, है ना? Some points are there. So just simply I will discuss first that points. Yeah, this picture, what it shows, simply, this posture is on meditation, but it shows the balance. Whatever you do in your life, you do with the balance, not go for the extreme. Suppose you are preparing for anything, you have read one portion so much that you are not knowing the rest of the portion. That is also not a good. So always start with the balance, and that can happen only when you are started in time. At last moment, the balance cannot be maintained. If you are started from beginning, with doing the giving the attention to all the points, then only this point can be maintained. So balance is more important, and few factors that are also important. I can call it the three wheels. Suppose you are sitting on the three wheels, then you have to give the attention all the three wheels. Otherwise, it is very difficult to sit on that chair, because three wheels, either wheels are weak, that make you the make you the fall. So for learning, what is the needed? It is needed a best teacher, then best students, and then best study material. Suppose your teacher is very good, students are so very good, but what you are reading is not the best quality, then also somewhere you are lacking. Your students is good, study material is also good, but how to read, that simply simplicity in the reading, that is coming from the teacher to make the point simple. So if your teacher is not good enough to tell you all the things, then also it is learning is not the complete. And what teacher and study material is good, but those who are getting the those who are learning, who are not paying the attention, then also it is a point. So all these three points equally, they paying the attention, then the effective learning is coming. So I'm very much fortunate that I also took the education, my PG completed from the Parvani, and very good quality of teacher, and then best quality notes, everything was I got. So I hope that you also getting the very good teacher and study material. Now it is up to you that what you are doing, what how much you are paying the attention. So if your side wheel is weak, then it is your responsibility to take the you give the more attention. So this is also one of the factor you have to take care of it. Then next is this discipline. Discipline is very important. Anything you are doing in the life, if you are not disciplined, high quality of morality, and high quality of morality is only obtained when your attention is above the eye center. You are forgetting all the senses of your body. Your attention is on the above the house center, only you are focused on the quality of a good human being, then only you can maintain the morality. And you are also aware of the rights of others. You are not doing anything, any activity that can hamper the right of others, and you obey, then it becomes the discipline. So discipline also very necessary for preparing yourself. Then success, hard work, good luck, and facilitator. These three things are there. Hard work and good luck. Mostly, I am also gone through this, and mostly those who are preparing for competitive exam, they are, confused with the hard work and good luck. Those who are getting success, they are saying, oh, this was the good luck, so who got this. Yeah. And those who are not got, so these points are really there. Actually, what is hard work and what is the good luck? In my opinion, maybe your opinion is different. My opinion, good luck, we are all lucky. Why we are all lucky? Because we are having the whole healthy and complete body. All parts are functioning. So we have given the means to work hard. If take the example of computer, means our hard work is okay. There is no problem. Means we are healthy, we are complete, our body is working. Then it is our good luck. See, those who are not having the, all these things, then our clean, pure mind and Holy Spirit is there. The body is functioning only when there is soul is there. So our mind is very pure. We are very much, motivated, do something, means our software is very good. We are able to do something. And for operating this computer, one mentor is required, operator is required. So that maybe, yourself, or anybody, maybe your teacher, maybe your parents, or anybody can be your this operator. So if all these things you are getting, you don't pretend to say that was not my good luck. If you are having all these things, means you are good enough to do the hard work. Now it is rest things. If you are failure, means it is failure due to your lack of hard work. So hard work is leading to good luck. I am shown this below this picture. You can see in the vase that three this axes are there. That axis for showing the second, then second is connected to minutes, then minutes is rotating, then it is become the hours. So this rotating seconds and minutes, these are the hard work. If they are rotating, then ours is the our good luck, our destiny. If these two axes are rotating, means our this good luck automatically will rotate, and it will help to achieve our success. So for me, it is that we are good enough, we are already lucky because we got the human form, and we are healthy, and all our body parts functioning, and we have mind and all these things. Then it is only the hard work that is lacking. If you are doing timely hard work, then there is no chances that you won't get the success. So this is the point. We, for any preparation, we have to prepare, we have to take care. Now another thing is this time, effective time management. Everybody, everybody, take the example for me. When Mirza sir asked me for this lecture, I was also, sir, time. Oh, then then I thought, oh no, time is not the, should not be the issue. So actually, what is the issue with the time management? This is a summary I have taken somewhere from the presenter slide, that in whole life only 8 years are there where we are studying. Rest in on an average 70 years or our age, only 8 years are there that we are only spending in the education. Otherwise 25 years we are just spending in the sleep, 6 years in the illness, 7 years for holidays, 5 years for commuting, 4 years for eating, and 3 years for transitions. So we are not spending much time in the study. If we if we really analyze this time, so where does our time goes? Actually mostly problem is, what is the problem? Saying I am very busy, I don't have time, I am not happy with my life, I don't feel I have achieved anything this year, I don't have control on my life, I wish I have more than 24 hours so that I can get more things done. These all are points, with all of us, with all of us. So it is a very very crucial, and it is a very important point that we focus on the time management. So what to do? Not something big, it is doing the right things at the right time. Suppose job of present time, we have to complete the in the present, not the live for the future. And it should not be, it should be going as usual, not that circumstances they arise, then we start, okay, it should be done right now, otherwise not. No, as usual you should do the things at right time. Now what is the this everybody having the this issue with, because of lack of objectives, not objectives are not set, priorities are not set, daily plans are not there, and attempting too much at one time, and leaving the task unfinished, inability to say no. That is also important point. Everybody you are saying yes, yes, I will do, I can do, I will help. It means your some part of your time you are giving to others. So one should have the ability to say no also. Then discipline already we talked about. Cluttered desk, personal disk organization. You are so confused that all your things are not organized, you don't know what to do, what not to do, and there are long list on your table, and day by day it is increasing. So that is also the important point. Indecision, you are not able to decide what to do. And procrastination, very important point, means leaving the things to do for next day, not just now, leaving all the things, okay, we let it do tomorrow or day after tomorrow. So that is the very dangerous things. And drop in visitors in daily life, friends are there, guests are there, so that also taking the time. And more important I will be talking about, because nowadays everybody is busy with the WhatsApp and all the social media, and if you analyze the time, most of the time is consumed by all these things. So mobile phone interruption, that is the important factor for wasting our time. So we should always keep all this point in our mind and set our goal. For example, if you are said that you have only the last chance to get this admission or get the job, or you have the only few months of your life, then our priority automatically are set, and we are aware enough to do the things at the right time. So these are the circumstances, but as usual, we should do the all the things in right time in our daily life. I simply go through all these points because everybody preparing for the competitive exam, they know better because they are also attending the coaching classes, all these things. So better to write your goals than just simply in your mind. You better you write your goals on the paper, and then if you are writing means you are saying yourself that you have to do, you are aware of your goal and you have to do it right now. So your goal is specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, time bound, evaluated and reviewed. This is the just these benefits. If you set the goals means there is a higher chances of achievement, self-confidence, performance, personal motivation, personal satisfaction, and happiness. And there is attitude that I can do it. It is coming and more fulfilling. Like these, all these things, the advantage of goal setting. Planning also an important part. You are going to start something. First, you plan. Planning is bringing the future into the present. So that is also important. If you are not planning means you are planning to fail. So failing is simply nothing but plan. Failing to plan is planning to fail. If you don't know where you are going, then any road where you are going, it will lead to somewhere. So each day, each week, each month, you should plan what to do today, what to do now. Don't schedule more than that you are not possible to do. Don't stress about the things that you can't control. Keep the long-term goals in mind. Check your progress, and estimate your time. Refine the schedule if needed. And to-do list. Prepare a to-do list because it is acting as a reminder. It gives the direction and you get the satisfaction once it is you finished, you get the satisfaction. So setting the priority, uh, you think about your that you are not completed, you regrets, and then you get the sense do more about that it is not completed, and you want to complete. So maybe for things, maybe for chances, maybe that those things which are important and very urgent, that should be taken on the priority. Those who are urgent but not important, second number, that should be taken, and third number, that is important but not the urgent, and at last it should be taken that neither urgent or nor the important. So this is the condition. If you are not planned enough and your priorities are not set up, then at last this is the condition where we have to face. So I don't think that anybody wants at last this condition. So organize yourself very well and set the priorities. So these the benefits of organization and the proper filing equipment, all these things. And if you are not doing this, then you will miss the deadline and opportunity, you will waste the time, also waste the money. And what to read, so everything you want to read, you have to make a of it and read with every day, read and share with friends, and so that it becomes easy to every day finish the work. Learn to say no. That is the quality. If you are more humble means people utilize you, that okay, let take the help of that person, and so what will happen ultimately, that your time will be the wasting. So you should also have the quality to sometimes say the no, I cannot, or yeah, politely you say the no. So you can, don't disturb. That tag is also important while you are preparing. So keep all these things. This procrastination is the thief of time. Very, dangerous thing is it happens. Why it happens? Because if you don't know where to start, then it happens. If you are not prioritize your things, your goal is not set, then you don't know where to start, and you are afraid of failing. So, and you are also hoping that somebody will help for this, then you are, leaving the things to do for tomorrow. So this is not the good things for leaving the things, do the tomorrow. You do yourself and do right now whatever you can do. So this is the ultimately, uh, benefit of overcoming the procrastination. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. The secret of getting started is breaking your overwhelming task into small manageable tasks and then starting on the first one. So make simple and make in your different parts, and then one by one you finish, so it will be easy to finish the work. List the things you have been avoiding, prioritize them, and try to do at least one of them each day until you catch up. Divide project into small schedule stages, collective, collaborative work, ask for help. Don't be perfectionist, because nobody is perfect. All are incomplete. So why do you think that you are, not perfect? So you are not able to do things. Everybody is the same, having the same. So don't think that you are not perfect. Everybody is incomplete. Take a break at the end, and some, points that in your daily routine you can, that may be differ, but in general you should devote at least 15 minutes on the regular physical exercise. You have some good purpose, you reading, you have meditation and pray for sometimes. Everybody having faith in the supreme power, I think. So we should also connect, sometimes you also spare time for the connecting to the supreme power. Spare time for relaxation, recreation. Start your day early. Keep your pocket diary. Audit periodically the time you spent. The practical deadline to your goals without deadlines are dead goal. Be punctual and do the best work during your best time. Have a quiet hour for some creative work. Deep effectively and politely with unwanted and wrong time callers. So while using your mobile phone, you just shut down while you are reading or studying. Reduce time on talking and servicing tea, coffee, fan. Be specific, effectively communication. Listen attentively. Do it today, do it now. Remain calm, control anger. These all things are, qualities of good human being. So if you are become the good human being, automatically you will do all these things. There is no, no need to say you. So be the self motivated. Give full concentration on your work. Time consciousness. Be cost benefit analysis. Change your room layout. Our mind accept the changes. Getting bored of, regular this, so sometimes you get the change, you change the direction of your table and like that. So you get the freshness, and you are able to, read more effectively, and you are catching the points more effectively, and regain the energy. From where regain the energy? Sit for meditation, take light lunch, go for walk, get some fresh air, take a nap, take enough sleep, change your task, take short breaks. So these all these things, maybe you are not finding, already knowing, but it was, very essential to prepare yourself. To get the sense of doing something. So these all things, in our daily life, whether it is preparing for competitive exam or whether for anybody doing their job, it is very important to give the attention of all these things for the time management. So again, I would say that for preparing anything, you are not preparing, just a syllabus or just a few lines of any competitive exams. You are preparing for yourself. For what? For self motivation, so for self inspiration. Means anywhere you go, you always be the inspired to do something. If you are become, you get that stage, then you can do the anything in your life. So these are the some points I wanted to discuss. So at last, for preparation, I would say that once you are prepared, you can prepare for anything. You can prepare for anything. So this is the just part for preparing for anything I wanted to say. I'm sorry to take some time for these all these points. Now I am moving to I'm moving to the our today's subject, that is agronomy, because I am from agronomy, so I would be talking only agronomy subject rather than other subject. Those who are interested in the agronomy, they can listen to, and they can just uh, note down the some points, those who are preparing for agronomy JRF and SRF. So I just simply leave this slide because anybody knows the importance of agronomy. A for agronomy and A for all. So without agronomy, nothing is there, and all these disciplines are related, and they are working in because of coordination of the agronomist. So agronomy is the, you can say the this root of agriculture. So without root, branches and all these things cannot be there. So there is a very much importance of agronomist, and so simply I am leaving this. In food production, fiber production, fodder production, natural resource, fertility conservation, supply of raw material, industries, export, international value, export value, solution to unemployment, national income, and standard of life. All these things where the agronomy playing a very crucial role. So agronomy is a very good subject. There are, also you have seen that top, more maximum number of seats also there in the agronomy subject. So I would say that if you are taking agronomy, means there is a, no chances to worry about anything. So I simply go through the syllabus of agronomy. These 9 units are there already. It is there on the website, you can find there. So in unit first, general importance of agriculture in national economy, basic principle of crop production. In unit second, principles of agronomy, crop ecology, geography, and agriculture meteorology. And then unit third, field crops are there. Unit fourth, weed management is there. And unit 5, water management is there. And unit 6, soil fertility and fertilizer use is there. Unit 7th, dryland agronomy is there. Unit 8, problem soils. And unit 9, sustainable land use systems are there. Should I go for all these details? Because I think there would not be any meaning for going all these things.
Sir, don't go in detail about all the syllabus, but you can highlight which unit You need to prepare from which book. Suppose dryland, it is better, or irrigation, it is better to go for the use of irrigation agronomy by S.R. Reddy, or we need to go by Reddy and Reddy book. Which is more preferable? If dryland is there, from which book you need to cover, you can cover in that manner. And what is more important, suppose in case of dryland, yes, precipitation, aridity, all the question that being asked, you can discuss this. That will benefit my students.
Sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So these all the syllabus. This is syllabus for ARS. So now this is I think where you can note down the points, because for last year's questions, if you analyze the last year's question, and anybody who is going to set the question paper, who has some points in the mind, and he or she is taking wholesome and the not the just a part of syllabus. He's taking everything. So just think of what is needed for any production, and you will get the answer. Suppose I'm asking you what is very important for a life, then what first think what you will say. Somebody says the body is important, water is important, food is there, air is important, management is important. But the person who is talking about the soul is very important, then it is the priority. Means who knows better. So like this point is very important. So for production, in nature, all things are there, but some things are very fundamental, some things are accessory. So if you are knowing the fundamental things, then it becomes very means you are focusing. Your focus is on the right side. So based on the last year question papers and in general in various competitive exams, what are the subject, what are the points they are touched. So I just made the list of it. So for going to prepare for any these JRF, SRF, and all these things, it is it is supposed that you prepare yourself for the general agriculture awareness. One or two questions definitely they are asking. Suppose anything happening new in the agriculture, or record production is here is there, or in general some awareness or day celebration is there. You must know all these things. Food day, Earth Day, that this soil year, pulses year, millet year, was the record production year for particular, suppose food grain or pulses, or so all these things are very general. But you should prepare for yourself that you don't miss anything from these points, any new institute. And they are also some points from the ancient agriculture. They are relating the current year with the ancient agriculture. Suppose nowadays we are talking more about the organic farm. So what happened in ancient agriculture, what events took place in the ancient agriculture and with respect to organic farming. So they may ask. So this is general. So you should prepare for all these things. Then since these are the exam of ICR, so ICR at a glance is there. You must prepare for all the ICR institutes, their directorate, national center, ACRIPS, network project, and all these things. They are general, but one or two questions definitely they are asking from all these things. Now, what is the fundamental for any production? Without water we can do nothing, without soil we can do nothing, without plants we can do nothing. So three things definitely they will ask. So in the soil, what is the important, what is the affecting the soil? So tillage is very important. Nowadays they are talking about the biotillage, bioagriculture, because we are talking more about now organic farming. So this is the recent topic they may ask. So all these things affecting the soil, and there are calculation based on the preparing the solutions. OH ion solution, pH. So all these things you should consider while preparing that whether I have prepared for it or not. Whether if you are talking about agriculture, then first thing your mind comes with climate. So all the elements of weather and useful this gases and their role in the climate change, then weather forecasting, what the satellites use for the weather forecasting, what is the recent developments, all these things you should take care. Then you can categorize the plants. They are asking, almost all types of plants, whether it is C3 plants, C4 plant, chem plants, and weeds also. Even they are asking morphology of weeds. So you should categorize. You should make the a list, long list, which portion I have to read first. So this is in plants you should read everything, including major food and forage crops. In food, you can focus on the for 5 major crops, like rice is there, that sugarcane is there, cotton is there. Uh, these are crops where mostly they ask the question, and also the forage crops, and some medicinal and aromatic crops are there. Very few, but what is their economic part? They are asking question, and no doubt sometimes they are also asking the varieties, recent varieties also they are asking. Now without light, anything we can manage, but if sun is not there, what will happen? Agriculture will not be successful. So light, definitely they will ask 1 or 2 questions on the based on the light, whether it is photosynthesis, tropism, heat, or light loss, or different type of types, all these things. So we should keep in our list light also. Then water quality is there, that availability theory is there, potential is there, moisture constant is there, and also rainfall. What is the potential this rainfall in our country, and what is the status of groundwater, and how much we can achieve the potential, all these things coming in this point. Then also the irrigation. Irrigation is very important point. So you should read those who are useful for the farmers. Suppose farmers, they are focusing more on the critical stages. So definitely critical stages are very important. And all the crops, what are the critical stages where farmer can identify and give the irrigation. Because scientists have many options to find out the stage of irrigation, but for farmers it is only the critical stages. And then there are measurements and methods. These are the general points you should focus on. Then nutrients and their disorder, deficiency, loss, concentration, soil, and plants. National and Tidal book is there. So I think those who are preparing for agronomy, I know very well that they are including this book in their list. So national and Tidal, you will get all the details of mineralization, how that nutrient is mineralized, and then their transformation. 1 minute. Then the fertilizer type, nutrients, conversion factor. 2 or 3 questions on the calculations on the conversion from fertilizer, how much fertilizer is needed for applying this much of nutrients. So all these things is very important. Then herbicide, mode of action of common herbicide, pre-plant, pre-emergence, post-emergence, spray and applications. So what type of sprayer use, and that solution preparing, and concentration, and AI calculation. All these things are very important for the this herbicide point. Then there are definitely they are going to ask from irrigated as well as dry land farming agriculture. So there are major some major crops for irrigated agriculture, some major crops for dry land agriculture, and what is the water requirement for irrigated agriculture, and what are the common practices for irrigated agriculture. So this is also important point. And dry land farming, definitely questions are coming from drought, whether type of drought or drought indicators, anti-transparents, common practices, and what are the major crops under the dry land farming. And also it is important to go through the experimental designs, and especially those are in use in the field. There are number of experimental design, but what are the popular design where maximum that this use for analyzing the data, and so all these designs, suppose RBD is there, split plot is there, strip plot is there, split is there, CRD is there, and what is the minimum requirement of degree of freedom, and how to calculate the degree of freedom. One or two questions they are asking. Suppose they are given the treatment number of replication, now calculate the degree of freedom. So one or two questions they are asking from this. Then recent advancement, they are also looking in the future, that what may be the possibility in the future. So what is the current trend, precision farming tools, GIS, GPS, remote sensing. So any component they may ask. And I will also suggest that you make the separate diary of match the followings. There are number of points that you can make the a separate note for the match the following. Suppose terminology, you match the all the terms. This term is related to this term is related to this, and this equipment is used for this equipment is used for this, and you note down all the fathers. What is the father of agronomy, what is the botany, what is the organic farming. So you write down all these things and make a diary of it, match the following. Then what is the causal organism, what is the disease. So separately you also make the diary for the this disorders, and theory coiner, this theory was coined by this theory. So my point here, to you make the match the following. For the question of match the following, you make the separate diary, separate notebook, so that easily you can find and you can find that I have not missed anything. If you are making the separate diary, means you are it is very easy to find anything from which area I should look for. So all these things, institutes are there, indicators are there. Then already I talked about that calculation, definitely they are asking. So for example, whether it is dosage of nutrient, or this dosage of herbicide, or whatever that concentration is there, and how to estimate the yield also there, population also there, degree of freedom is also there. So all these things they are considering. And lastly, I should say that insect, pest, and all these things not the major part, but sometimes they are also taking, because it is in the another major subject group. But since agronomy is a wholesome of all the subjects, so definitely you have to take care. What are the major crops, and what are their insect and pest, and what chemicals or what measurement are used under the stress condition. Suppose under the dryland condition, what they are using. So these some points. Then quality of produce, that economic part. Suppose rice is there, and then oil seeds are there, then fiber crops are there, Then these spices are there. So their economic part. So they may ask either from their processing or whatever may be. So they may ask from the quality of produce. Then agroforestry, type of cropping, and all these things they may include. So these are, not the complete list. I would not say that this is in the complete list that you should focus on, but this is the major points. First, you should prepare all these things, and then remaining subject you find where which point you have to you left. Then accordingly, this is all about the syllabus I can talk about, and so this is maybe I think my last slide. That you are the best judge of yourself. Nobody knows you better than you. Be self-inspired, self-motivated. Be focused on yourself, your goals. Carefully, once chosen the subject, do your best. There are always seats vacant for sincere and hardworking people. So this is all about from my side. Now I invite that is there any query or you want to give any suggestion, you are most welcome.
Is there any queries? Please ask to Dr. Molaram, sir. Yes, Dr. Mirza, sir. Hello. Dr. Mirza, sir.
If you can ask. Sir?
Hi, yes, ma'am.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Students side, if any queries are there.
I think, ma'am, there is no queries.
Hello, sir.
Okay.
Hi, yes. Hi, yes.
I have a question, sir.
Hi, yes, continue. What's your name?
Sir, I want to know the recommended book list of the JRF aspirants.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I missed that. That principles of agronomy is the must. And I hope you are having that principles of agronomy. And for that crop husbandry, that modern concept of raising field crops by Siddha Singh. Simply they are taking the sentence and asking from this book. So as far as that basic concept of crop husbandry is there, you must read this book by Siddha Singh. Then for variety and all these things, for updatation, you can get information from anywhere, direct from the website of institute or anything from. But for the concept, what will be the concept for application of herbicide, for nutrient, for irrigation, So it is well described in this book. And for nutrient, Nisdale and Tisdale, that book is very good, because you will get all the things, whether it is all process of mineralization, then whether it is a function of hidden agar, the deficiency, disorder, all these things you will clearly it is mentioned in that book. So Nisdale and Nelson and Tisdale, this book is for nutrient mineralization, is good. And that terminology is there, because you must know the true meaning of concepts. What is the so you go through the terminology by the agronomy society, agriculture agronomy terminology there, and Then you can read also the that for irrigation by Reddy. That book is there. 3-4 these main books are there. Otherwise, you take the topic, and nowadays I think books are not required. All the materials are available on the net. So simply you know put the word in the Google and you will get the information. So it is important is to understand. You know, Google can avail you the all the information, but you know it will not make for your make simple for you. So teacher is required for making the simple these all, you know, this material. So ask your teacher, ask your guide, and knowledge you can get from anywhere, from books or internet.
Yes, next question from students.
Hello, sir.
Yes, beta, continue.
Sir, is there any book of previous year question or topic-wise previous year questions? Like suppose on field crops, the all previous year questions on field crops in at once. Is there any such a book?
That work you have to do. Don't rely on that others' work. You know, there may be wrong information. So better you in timely start your work and make separate your, you know, notebook on the all the field crops, and unit wide you make your notebook. So it is better not to go for others' book. And at the moment I don't have any information on such books that only covering these field crops. This Siddha Singh's book is good for concept point of view, and otherwise that ICR book is there for these field crops, and also handbook also is there, ICR. You can go through.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, can we get the recommended books list of specific subjects such as nutrient management or irrigation agronomy or weed management from sir?
Yeah, that Dr. T.K. Das, IRI, weed management, very good book is there. And with all illustration of photos and identification of weeds and herbicide resistant, everything is there. So you can read that book by Dr. D.K. Das sir. And for that Nelson and Thistle, already I talked, that book you can refer. And for irrigation, Reddy and Reddy, that book is there. And another, what you ask? 3 points only.
Sir, can you circulate it on WhatsApp, sir?
Pardon?
Can you please circulate it on WhatsApp?
Yeah, no problem. You can note down my WhatsApp number and ask if is there any specific query is there, and definitely I will be happy to answer. And also list of books. Sir is having the number. Should I tell now?
Sir, yes, sir.
946 02 456 07.
Hello, Mularam sir.
Yeah.
Sir, if you remember, myself Sunita Pawar, Dr. Sunita Pawar, from 2002 PG batch.
2002 PG batch.
Agronomy.
Yeah, agronomy. Yeah. No, namaste, madam. Guruji's daughter, na? Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. I remember.
Sunita Pawar.
Yeah, I remember. How are you?
Yes. Your guide, Giri sir, no?
Pardon?
Giri sir was your guide, sir, I think.
I am working on.
Dr. A.N. Giri was your guide, research guide.
Yeah. Giri sir, my guide. Okay. At that.
Your research. Yes. Yeah.
So.
Hello, madam.
Nice to see you, sir. A very nice lecture.
Here also, no. Whatever I could talk, because it was the greatness of our senior Dr. Mirza said that he given me the opportunity. Otherwise, many more those who are willing to talk on, but it is his humbleness that he given chance to me.
Yes. So many students are influenced by Dr. Mirza sir, and he is also very nice student. Also, sir. Yes.
Yes.
Then what? Are you going to continue?
From
Thanks.
Hello.
Your voice is not clear, sir.
Okay. Hello. Audible,
Oh, sir, please continue. I think some connectivity issue is there, also, sir.
Hello.
Okay, thank you. Mularam, sir.
Thank you, madam. Thank you,
sir.
Thank,
audible?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, sir. Today's
yes.
vote of thanks that today's Dr. Molaram sir have given a valuable guidance to all the emerging students. It will be helpful for them during study. On behalf of Department of Agronomy, I express my vote of thanks and gratitude to Dr. Molaram sir. Thank you again for your kind cooperation. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. I am honored, sir.
Hello. Dr. Power, madam.
Yes, sir. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Osama, sir. Mularam, sir. Thank you very much. And very today afternoon session, it will start at 3 p.m. All the participants, they are requested to join at 3 p.m. All the participants join at 3 p.m. for again another wonderful lecture. Thank you, sir. Thank you once again. Mularam, sir.
Thank you.